This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions, I have sold my chariot on Carvana. 'Twas a lovely SUV, an inexplicably queenly offer. They're even coming to the castle to collect it. Tonight, we feast! An offer you can feast on. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Yay Networks.
Parenting is such a breeze, oh, but it would bring you to your knees if it weren't for Chatty Daddy. Oh, yeah, the Chatty Daddy.
Welcome to the Chatty Daddies,
a podcast about three parenting experts who get together once a week to help you out.
I'm going to take my name out of the hat on the parenting experts.
Oh, really?
All right. We have two parenting experts, and you're going to hear from me.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I messed up.
You did?
I messed up. And I hope I can take this as a way to grow.
Yeah, it's a learning moment.
Can I tell you something before you launch into this, Nick? Because I feel like I mess up every time I do something that has to do with parenting.
Yep. I've got the parenting guilt hard today.
Okay.
So last weekend, my wife was out of town. She went on a bachelorette party. She had a lot of fun. So she was gone. So I got to keep the kids for the first time. I think it was the first time I've kept both of my kids together for like it was like 3-4 nights. Like it was an extended period of time.
Yeah. This turns into how many activities can I find per day?
Just chock full of stuff. And luckily, I mean, long story short, it was great. Easy. There's only one moment that I'm about to talk to, which is what I feel guilty about. But like... I cannot say I'm super dad because like my parents just offered to come over and help and play with the kids, and then my wife's parents offered to come over and help play with the kids. Like it wasn't. I just kind of like made sure they had dinner, and that was fine.
Nick, when they get older too, when you have these weekends where somebody goes out and you have extended periods of time with the kids by yourself, they get friends and they can have sleepovers, and that is when you hit that easy button real quick.
Hey. You just yell upstairs, "Pizza's here!"
Bam!
So was this, hey, Nick, going on a bachelorette party this coming weekend? Or was it like, hey, would it be cool if I have...
No, she said yes before consulting with me.
Okay.
As she should. That's totally fine.
Every relationship,
I don't know.
No. Every relationship, you should be able to plan things with your friends and tell your spouse about it.
Well,
you're not a property. I shouldn't have to ask for permission.
I think I'm not sure anyone should ask permission, but as hey, does this jive with our schedules?
Exactly. That's it. Yeah.
That's the important.
That's fine. Hey, I'm going to be gone this weekend with my friends for a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Not may I go to a bachelor party, please?
There wasn't any of that.
No.
I mean, she just said like, hey, I'm going to go on a bachelorette party. Let's try and figure out the schedules because I work in the mornings, so like who's going to take the kids to school? Am I going to take off? Whatever it is. But anyways, the part where I messed up.
All right, here we go.
And this is not a funny mess up. This is like a bad I screwed it. Like I feel terrible. I definitely did wrong. So
do we need to buy flowers for one of your kids?
No, maybe therapy.
Okay.
So it's Sunday afternoon. My wife is coming home in a few hours, and my daughter takes naps. She's 2.5. She still takes naps. My son does not really take naps anymore. He's 4. And he happened to say, hey, I want to take a nap with you guys. I said, sure. So that means I get to take a nap too, because I normally take a nap with my daughter while my wife is up with my son. Anyways, so he takes a nap with us. He wakes up. Before he goes to sleep, I was like, we're just sleeping in my bed. Okay. And I say, hey, when you wake up, be quiet because Ellie is still sleeping and we don't want to be loud and wake her up. Be quiet. He wakes up. He's starting to be loud. She's kind of rolling around. And I'm like, stop, be quiet, stop. Shh. And he's like, he when he does take naps, he wakes up very grumpy, very, very grumpy. And to the point where sometimes it's like, why are we even having you take a nap? Because it's supposed to cure grumpiness.
He's a grumpy morning person too, then?
Sometimes he can be. And so he's grumpy. And so we finally, we literally crawl on our hands and knees out of the room so that my daughter doesn't wake up and see us. And so he's in the kitchen and he's whining for food and he's starting to be loud again and stop. And so we keep doing this back and forth and he's just being loud and waking his sister up. And then he's being mean and I keep telling him to stop. Anyways, I tell him to go to his room. And he goes in his room and he starts trying to hit me and he's just screaming at me and yelling. And I was like, Davis, if you wake up your sister, and then I hear her crying.
He did it.
He woke her up.
Mm-hmm. And that hit the dad fuse right there.
And I lost it. Yep. I wouldn't say I yelled at a level 10 volume. I yelled at a very forceful, mean, intimidating 7.5.
Okay.
We have all been there, yes.
And I don't remember everything I said. I think I cussed, which I don't cuss around my kids.
Yep, we've all done that
really
too.
Ever. And I don't think he knew that I even cussed because he just doesn't really know what those words mean. But I was so mad, and then he got more upset. And as I'm yelling, I stopped, and I just had to say, I'm sorry. I was starting to apologize. And then it's am I now wiping the slate clean of what I just was trying to tell him to follow instructions and don't wake your sister up? Now I'm apologizing to him when he did the wrong thing, but I did it wrong. So this whole last week has just been I suck. I lost it.
Yeah.
Because I think I scared him.
Yeah.
And is it awkward, between you and your son? It would be awkward if, me and my wife got in a fight for a couple of days. It's a little bit we're good, right? Okay, kiss on the cheek.
This is what I notice about kids. And Nick, not only have I been there in that same spot you were in.
Oh, thank you.
With the cussing and the level of the voice being raised to a freaking 11.
Uh-huh.
It's happened more than once.
Oh, yes. And when you isolate this thing, if you take out all the context, when I look back on this in 2 months, I'm just going to remember this kind of thing that didn't really make that big of a difference either way. His sister was probably going to wake up in 5 minutes anyways.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing that hurts the most.
Yeah, it's something over something kind of dumb.
It was dumb. We lose it at the dumbest points, and maybe you're a little grumpy too, but the thing I notice about kids, and even when they get in trouble or they get super pissed off and they're yelling, they bounce back.
Yeah.
Like nothing within minutes.
Yeah.
They're back to being silly and laughing. And as a grown-up, we're not that good at letting go of these emotions. And we're still grumpy or we're still sad about. I've gotten to the point where I've teared up at myself because I'm so upset that I let myself get to that level. Yeah. I've had my son cower because I yelled at him so loud. And
Same.
he cowered. And seeing him coward, Trey, is what made me hurt so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds...
Because I don't want my son to be afraid of me in that regard. I don't want him to ever feel like I would even strike him or that he even needs to cower to me.
Yeah,
right?
when I had to stop what I was doing that, slapped me out of it was when he went from being mad and upset, whiny 4-year-old who's just grumpy to being kind of scared. I was like, this is not how punishment needs to go. This is not the...
Yeah.
And so I spent all day apologizing. And then by the end of the day, he was fine, laughing, said he loved me at nighttime. But still, just several days. Felt bad.
I walk away. You have to learn, it's so hard as a parent to walk away because for some reason we want to keep poking. When you're pissed off, you want to keep poking.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about us, but we want to let them know, we're mad at you.
Do you feel like maybe that's a new generation parent thing? I don't know that my dad was ever oh, I feel bad for the kid. I was too mean to him.
Well, see, whenever my dad would spank me, and I didn't understand it then, but I do understand it now. He would spank me. 10 minutes later, he'd call me back into his room or whatever, calmly, and he'd say, that hurt me more than it hurt you. And I'm like, your butt is not on fire right now.
My dad would do it calmly too, which is even scarier if you think back as a kid. I prefer the way my grandma and my mom did it, where it was they lost their crap and they just started swinging chanclas and freaking whatever belt was nearby, right? That was the way I thought it should be. I wanted you to be emotional and hit me because I deserved it. My dad would yell at me, tell me to go to my room, and then about 5 minutes later, I'd hear him go past, because we lived in a small apartment, past my door. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm good. And then I'd hear the drawer open. And the drawer only opened for one reason only, and that was to grab the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would walk in my room. He'd look at, I remember, he'd stand at the doorway, and he'd go, all right, go to your bed and pull your pants down.
Mhm.
And I had to get up against the bed, pull them pants down. Sometimes I got to go with chonas on. If I was really bad, chonas had to come off too. And then he would give me my 3 licks, just pop, pop, pop.
Mm.
And then I would sit there and take it, and he'd go, I did that because of your behavior and what you said or what I did, whatever it was at the time. And there's repercussions for your actions. You understand? Yes, sir. And then he would just walk out.
Yeah, and we've covered this before, spankings and stuff like that several times, and it's kind of just like, just because something had been done as punishment in the past, because, granddad did that to dad doesn't mean that I have to do that to Mike,
For sure.
But yeah, just been feeling terrible all week.
Me too, man. I feel you. I feel for you, Nick. But I know a lot of us, most of us, have been there. Shout out to all the parents who keep it, because I know a couple of parents that have never yelled at their kids, and you guys are. I look up to you. I wish I could be like that. I'm human.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate that. I never yelled at Quaid.
Well, he hadn't done anything. He crawls to the other side of the room.
I didn't yell at Casey until he was like probably 4 or 5.
I know.
And the other thing, I catch myself doing this a lot, and I feel like I don't know what the right answer is. Maybe I can find a child psychologist or whatever, but like I find myself trying to like lecture my kid. He's 4. He's not listening to me. After I say like 3 words, they're not listening
at all.
And every time I try and talk to him, it's like, no, look at me. He's not listening anymore.
I know.
And he's not doing it to be rude. He's doing it because he's 4 and he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
What I've heard is that we got to keep our talks with our kids to about 30 seconds or less.
Yeah.
And then because like Nick said, they lose track, they lose focus, they're not really paying attention. I see my son zone out when I'm giving him a nice little Danny Tanner speech.
At what point does the attention span grow? At what point do you start having a longer talk with
I would say the teen years. I
13?
think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like 10, 11, 12, 13 is probably when they start actually doing things that are going to, that stick around for their lifetime.
Yeah. Because I still don't have a very good attention
lot of
span.
times it's like your actions, whatever the parents' actions and how that's the other thing. I have to think about how I'm reacting because that's teaching him how to react to things and what's acceptable. That's not good.
100%.
And then, so I just kind of have to think, I think a lot of it's like actions. Like, okay, if my son hits his sister, what are the actions that we're going to take? Are
What
we
are the
going
consequences?
to, not what behavior are we rewarding and, not allowing and stuff.
You know what, dude, you just hit on something so hard right there that just hit me at the core. I notice it with my son now because I lost my stuff on him. Like as a new dad, I didn't know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I didn't know what I was doing. I read the books.
Yeah.
I watched videos.
Sure.
I talked to therapists. I tried to prepare myself as much as I could, but I found myself still being human and losing my cool at times. And I found that that's how my son started responding to situations. Like if something didn't go his way, he would freak out.
Right.
And then I'm sitting there going like, why is he freaking out? Why is his response to yell? And then it freaking clicked. It's because that's how I responded to him.
Mm-hmm.
So when Chloe's now coming around and she's getting older and she's messing up, I try my hardest not to yell at both kids, but it still happens. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But I don't yell as much as I would have in the past. And I noticed that Chloe, my daughter, even she's a different person, but she's a lot more calm.
Mm-hmm.
And when something goes wrong, she doesn't respond with yelling. She's more of a shuts down and maybe goes and thinks about it type person now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those where your first kid is always going to be that little project.
Yeah.
It's a project. You're learning, and man, we screw up so much.
Didn't do that one right. Hopefully I can get it right the next time around.
And it makes me want to hug him so much more for having to be that person because I didn't want him to be that,
in the same vein, that same idea, I find myself trying to think, and I've heard parents who are older, maybe grandparents or just parents with kids in college or something like that. It's like you look back and you feel bad because it feels like all you did was just nag your kid. You're constantly just telling your kid, pull your pants up. Hey, don't do that. Hey, turn the music down. Hey, make sure you put your clothes away. Hey, I told you, put your clothes away. You're just constantly nagging. And I found myself doing that with my kid.
Same.
And it's just like, I don't want to be that person.
So you know what I started doing? And this is something that, because I caught myself being not fun dad. I caught myself being just always lecturing dad. And I started instilling this thing where I have to be silly.
Mm-hmm.
Do something just stupid, silly, fun with the kids once a day.
Whether
It's like just a tickle war or a pillow fight where I'm not just an authoritative figure. where I'm just being dumb with them and
You're
laughing.
not being serious
I'm not
guy.
I'm not serious dad, and I have that one moment with the kids every single day. It makes it a little bit easier now that we have a pool too, because I could just throw them in the pool and I just jump in there but if you're dealing with that, and I know Nick does that too. He tries to be silly with his kid all the time. If you watch his TikTok videos or his Instagram stories, do that. So that way, that guilt you feel as a parent, and we're not psychiatrists, we're not doctors or anything, but I've noticed my kids' behavior and their love towards me grow a little bit more because of that. Just something as easy as just being stupid and silly for 10 minutes a day.
Right.
But put that into your calendar. Just put it in. Let's be silly. Even if you're having a bad day, push yourself to be silly.
Well, if you want to do something that's actually fun, silly, you can play and actually have your kid learn something. And you know what? Maybe we would learn something too.
Absolutely.
Then check out our friends at Love Every. They send some awesome play kits that you can get. And I tell you, one of my son's favorite toys that he has right now in his closet is there's this really cool like science play kit. My son's 4.
Yep.
So he's still trying to understand the concept of different things. And they sent a really cool scale. It's wooden, so it like teeters back and forth. And so it has these little metal buckets you put on each side. And he'll take his different toys and try and balance out the scale. So it's like, here's 2 action figures with 1 car, and it kind of balances. He really
I kind of want to play with that right now.
He doesn't really understand what's happening. He doesn't really understand it's science, but he's getting it.
That's exactly what Love Every wants, is for kids to learn while having fun. So each play kit is tailored to your child's exact learning stage, so they have the right toys for the right time. With the new play kits delivered every few months that grow with your child.
And here's the thing, when you go to the store and you go to the aisle, the toy aisle, you're like, man, are these toys good for my kids? Is this the one that... Don't guess. Don't guess anymore.
These toys don't have batteries that say like inappropriate words or annoying songs and stuff.
This is tailored to your kid. All right, so take the guesswork out of child's play. Choose Love Every today and get free shipping when you sign up to receive your play kits at loveevery.com/daddies. I know there's some friends of ours that are listening, no kids yet. Well, if your sister or your brother, they have kids, you're an aunt or uncle, this is a perfect gift to get for your nieces and nephews as well. That's loveevery, lovevery.com/daddies for free shipping. Loveevery.com/daddies.
The quality of the toys, they are like super nice.
They're legit.
Like,
they're great. They're well made.
Better than I expected.
Yeah,
impressive. They like my son just slams them on the ground sometimes.
Still around.
They hold up. They hold up well.
I have been a single dad. I've been single dad for the
week.
And my kids are out of town for the entire week.
And okay, we all love our family.
We do.
We love them. It's great. To me, this sounds awesome.
It sounds like the best time.
The best time ever.
So here's the thing. I got a lot of messages going like, hey, how come you didn't go out at least for the weekend, Because they're in San Diego by the beach. They're going to be there.
Go get drunk. Let's party.
Why don't you go at least for the weekend? And for the reasons Nick said, because when my wife said, I'm going out there with the kids for my dad's retirement, do you want to come? And she gave me the choice. My brain went, hey, dude, don't pass this up.
Yeah.
Take this. Take this opportunity, sir.
That's not okay. I think it's okay for people to have selfish moments. Everyone needs a little time to chill by themselves.
Absolutely. So I said no. I would like to stay home.
You're hanging out here.
And I stayed home, and the first night was great. It was just great.
Yeah.
I played video games, guys.
How early did you start drinking?
I didn't. Well, I'm in a no drink.
Oh, you're back to no drink.
I'm no drinking right now.
Okay. Did you get like takeout food from somewhere your kids or your wife don't like?
Yeah.
You got that all week.
I absolutely went to Taco Bell for sure.
Where's your go-to? If you got no wife, no kids.
Chicken wings, Wingstop.
Yeah, I'll probably get
Arby's.
God, I love Arby's.
You are off the podcast.
I love Arby's.
They got the meats, bro.
They won't. They don't sponsor shit.
If Arby's wants to sponsor us, I'll like them. They do have good curly fries. If you like Arby's, you can get out of this podcast.
Their cheddar cheese roast beef or whatever. That sandwich is
big
good.
Beef and cheddar, baby.
Has anyone ever seen someone waiting in line at Arby's?
Never.
I feel like there's never
right to the front of the line. I can get my mozzarella sticks in the next 3 minutes.
Guys, it's noon on a Wednesday. It's lunchtime in the busiest part of town. Where should I go? Sonic, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Arby's.
Hey, listen, don't sleep on Arby's.
Yeah.
What about, did you watch porn on the television?
See, I'm not a porn guy.
Oh, all right.
I'm not much of a porn guy, but I watch
the TV in the movie theater.
Dude, I got to binge watch Dave. That show with
Okay.
Lil Dicky,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is, my wife's not into that show. I can't watch it because it's too adult for my kids when they're around. So I binge watched that. I watched all 5 episodes I had recorded. I played video games
There you go.
in the middle of the day.
Love it.
I haven't done that.
Out. Yeah.
Isn't that funny how your sentences change when you have kids? I played video games in the middle of the day.
100%.
For more than an hour, dude. I played for like 2 hours. I was playing. I looked at the time. I was like, I got kids. I don't got to pay attention to my kids right now. I'm here, but I'm like, let's keep going, fellas.
Crank that volume up.
Play some. But I almost had one of those moments. Almost had that parenting moment that we've maybe all come across where we suck at taking care of things.
Sure.
I didn't know this until Sunday night. My kids have pets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say I didn't know this until Sunday night, my kids have pets, that sounds like you're not an involved father. Am I wrong?
Well, I maybe said it wrong, but I know they have pets, but I had forgotten they have
You
pets.
just didn't realize it.
That was on your list of things to do?
Well, they didn't give me a freaking list to do. That's the thing. Number one, I'm not going to blame my wife. It's not her fault either.
No,
she had plenty
not at all.
to worry about. I should know that my kids have a hamster.
100%.
I should know that my kids have a fish,
Are they kept in their own rooms?
Chloe, yeah. So the fish is in Chloe's room.
Mm-hmm.
The hamster is in their little play area
Okay.
room. So it's Case and Chloe's room, and they sandwich.
So
There's a play room.
it's not in your path.
It's not in my
You're
path.
Walking by that spot of the house
And
on your way to the bathroom.
There's no reason for me to go upstairs
Mm-hmm.
because the kids are not home. Normally I go upstairs every day. I haven't gone upstairs.
Maybe turn the air conditioning off so you're not cool in that part of the house.
I did that with an app. I can do it
true.
with- I
Well,
don't
never mind.
even have to go upstairs.
Very dad thing to do.
All I know is that I got the dogs running around because they're there being annoying. So I'm feeding the dogs, taking care of the dogs. And one of the dogs came up to me Sunday night after, I've been binge watching Dave. And she stared at me and I'm like, oh, you must be hungry. So I got up and I fed the fish. And I'm walking back to the TV and a commercial's on for PetSmart and they showed a fish.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it was about that, but it clicked. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, she's got a fish.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden I was like, and a hamster. I was like, oh, crap. Now, the hamster I felt good about. I'm like, okay, the hamster's got food. They just put all the crap in there and they
Right.
just eat for
Could have eaten
days.
some of that sawdust that's at the bottom of there.
Yeah, the hamster's going to survive, and it's got water for days. It's got one of those long ones. They just suck on it with the little ball booms. The hamster was not scaring me, but it was a fish. My daughter loves her fish. And I started thinking, okay, I'm going to have to go to PetSmart.
Yep.
I'm going to have to take this dead fish into PetSmart,
Match it.
with another beta fish. This fish has lived way longer than I expected, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which would elongate that life as well, that lifespan. So I'm thinking about doing this. I walk upstairs. My daughter's got the tank right next to her bed. It's got a little. She's got a pineapple in there. Talked about some
SpongeBob
of the
fam?
No, it's swinger fish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. So
Okay.
other fish are very welcome to trade. And-
It's not you said swinger fish, not blowfish.
No. It's just a beta. Just a little beta fish willing to give in. And so I walk in, and then I see the leaves of the pineapple. It's got like little leaves and stuff. And I see the fish it looks dead, guys. It is floating right there at the top. And
And normally they're shimmery and they've got
Yeah.
that one little
They're
thing
moving.
that's like
he's normally inside the pineapple. That's usually where it's at. And so I tap on the glass. Nothing.
What's the fish's name?
Um,
Do you even know?
Oh no.
no, it is Bubbles.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
He made that up.
No, it's not. It's Bubbles. We could call my wife right now. She'll.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm 100%. I'm 90% sure.
What's the
it's Bubbles.
gerbil's name? Hamster's
The hamster's name, it used to be Bob, and then the balls never dropped, so we changed the name to Snowball
Okay.
because it's white.
He didn't have any balls, so you gave him the ball. Got it.
Yeah. No, Chloe wanted to name it a girl's name since the balls never dropped.
Okay. Back to Bubbles.
So tap on Bubbles once, nothing, and then I tap again, and it's like it came to life. It just started swimming around all hard.
Do fish sleep?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He was taking a nap.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was on the cusp of dying.
Right. It was like you gave him a little defibrillator kind of thing.
I got so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, you're alive. And he's just staring at me. You freaking jerk, bro.
Yeah.
I've been over here starving since Friday,
Mm-hmm.
dying. So I grab the fish food right next to the thing. I freaking pour a big old handful. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, man, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm about to feed you a feast. And then I thought about it. I remembered Chloe mentioning in the past something about you're going to kill my fish mommy because her mom had given her too much. I'm
Yeah.
like, what did she mean by that? So what's too much? I read the directions. It says drop 3 to 4 pellets
That's it?
The pellets, you can't even see them. They're so small.
Tiny.
So I was about to kill the fish with food. So I just put everything back except 3. And I threw them in there. This dude ate them so fast that I gave him a 4th.
Yeah, he earned it.
I almost killed my kids' pets.
Twice.
Because
you almost forgot about it. And then
how am I allowed to take care of humans?
Agreed. I don't know how you're allowed to take care of humans.
Oh.
Can I make a confession?
Yeah.
When I was a child, one of my only pets was a fish named Penelope.
Okay.
And my mom bought this fish at a garage sale because she really liked the bowl that the fish was in. She wanted to use it. It wasn't a fish bowl, but the fish was in whatever the bowl was.
Okay, so wait. So it's like a candy dish?
She found it was more fish bowl type.
Okay.
But it wasn't, I don't remember.
It wasn't a, it
but
was
my
like
mom
a vase.
liked the bowl, and it was like painted and stuff. She liked the bowl, so she bought the bowl because it had the fish in it.
Yeah.
And we did not intend on this fish living for very long. It lived for like 3 years.
Yep.
We didn't care about this fish. We intentionally would like go out of town for a week without feeding it.
And it lived?
And it lived. Penelope lived every time.
Just so bored in that little
And then
jar.
one time, like not too long after we got the fish, we were cleaning the bowl that my mom liked, and it broke. Like she dropped it in the sink. Yeah.
Does Quaid have any pets yet? Are you going to get him pets?
We have the pets that came with...
the relationship?
Yeah, we have the pets from before he was born, but he doesn't have any kind of actual living thing that he would call his own yet. But he has started to say pup.
It's good.
That's great.
Get him a puppy.
It's very cute. Well, I mean, we have a dog.
Oh, you do already? I thought you had a cat.
We have a dog and a cat.
You do have a cat?
Yeah. And he doesn't really get to interact with them much. The cat runs as soon as he gets near, and the dog, we don't know if the dog is great around the baby. Like, he gets to be close to him sometimes, like right after he'll eat peanut butter. I know that Mowgli will go and lick him on the face.
Sure.
So I'll be like, all right, you can kind of pet him, and he'll lick the face, and it's not an issue there. So we just keep him away from the dog as much as possible. It hasn't been an issue yet. I don't think it ever will be, but who knows?
How old's this dog?
13.
13.
Oh, he's
okay,
about to go. Yeah, he's old.
You know, whenever that time comes and Mowgli moves on to the ranch in the down the
sky,
road,
yeah.
ranch in the sky to run endlessly, will you wait to get another dog until Quaid's a little older to understand what's going on?
Plan. I love dogs. I want to have 3 dogs and 3 cats. If I could be, I would say that's really successful. If I could have 3 dogs and 3 cats, that means I'm super successful.
See, to me, success is when you have that fridge in the garage that you can like put all your drinks in.
Yeah.
That's success to me.
Yeah, that's the one you need.
So we'll probably wait. I don't think we'll dive right back into having another dog, but eventually he'll be a dog person, right? They all are. All kids are dog people.
You can only hope so.
So earlier, JC, you were saying that you are playing video games in the middle of the day, and that's something you never would have said back in the day. Like, you're like, oh, yeah, no, I'm just playing video games.
Yeah.
Because you play them at all times. Well, there are some things that I've thought about that I've changed as a person since being just kind of a slob and a piece of crap person before Quaid was born. I feel like, no, Quaid has made me better. Maybe not. Who knows?
I would say yes, he has. JC and I have known you for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
He's made you better.
I like this Trey better.
I think Kara made you better too.
100%. And I'm a more caring and more thoughtful person, and I worry about other humans instead of just going, screw them. But that's not really where I'm not trying to go with the deep, like, emotional thing. There's just some funny stuff that I feel like has changed in my life. Like, I was on a 550-day no drinking streak just before 4th of July. So we went to a hotel on July 3rd, and that was day 550. And I decided it's time. I'm gonna have some alcohol. No Quaid was with us. Quaid was with his grandparents, so it was just me and Kara. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna have a couple of drinks. All right.
What drink did you go with?
Beer. Beer
just
was
one
the
beer?
first
Okay.
drink. Yeah, just a glass
Nice
of beer.
cold-
We played some pool.
Cold Keystone Ice.
It was some blonde. I don't know, Texas blonde.
Dallas
something
blonde.
along those lines.
Trey, you've changed because old Trey, pre-Kara Trey,
Sure.
would have had just a jug of plastic vodka
Yeah.
in a plastic jug
Right.
ready to go at all times.
And some natty ice.
Yeah.
Now, I will say the thing that changed is it's awful. Alcohol tastes like crap. It's the
Really?
worst tasting thing. And it used to be my absolute favorite thing. It was
Sure.
like, all right, I get to drink with my meal. I get to drink whatever.
You
On the
reverted
way
back.
home.
yeah,
I get to drink.
yeah.
You reverted back to noob.
It was like I was 15 again and like, blah,
Yeah.
this is just terrible. It took me 45 minutes just nursing a beer. And by the end of it, it keeps getting worse because it keeps getting warmer
Yep.
and warmer and warmer. And then whenever I was eating dinner, I got a glass of wine. And
Fancy?
it was terrible.
Yeah.
What I was like, I love a Malbec.
Oh, they're
a
great.
red. Yeah, they're
My
wonderful.
favorite.
Just what is this taste in my mouth? Who enjoys this? And everybody here is spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on alcohol.
I'm with you on this. I don't get wine. I don't get it.
Just rotten grape juice?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Riesling, like the super sweet stuff. Like that's really good to me. But like if it's the adult wine, I don't get it.
The fancy stuff.
My wife will be like, "Oh, I love this wine. Taste this. It tastes like the freaking Menage a Trois we just drank last week.
Sure. Yeah.
Everything tastes the same, and it's always bitter. And I don't get it. I don't get why I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So fatherhood changed me. That's not specifically fatherhood, but I stopped drinking because I became a dad. Then my hygiene. I don't shower between Monday and Thursday.
No.
I don't shower.
Why?
So your hygiene got worse
I wake up. It gets worse.
as a parent?
Yeah. So
Monday
now-
through Thursday.
Monday through. I'll shower on Sunday and then again on Friday.
Your Famunda
No,
cheese
you
must
don't.
be this.
Oh, dude. Listen, because I get up so early to work for the Key Credit
Yeah.
Morning Show, and then I go pick up Quaid. I'm with Quaid until it's time to go to bed.
Why don't you go home and shower at lunchtime and then go pick up Quaid?
Because he's at daycare. I don't want him to go stay at daycare any longer than he has to.
Shower with Quaid. Daddy showers are the best, dude. They can pee on you and you're fine. You just soap it off. You're fine.
I'm sure that there are all kinds. I'm not looking for help here, guys. I'm not. This isn't me asking to
JC,
solve my
you're
problems.
You're not looking for help. JC, you and I could look at Trey's schedule and find 10 minutes every other day to shower.
Oh, for sure.
Listen.
I could 5. You don't need 10 minutes. You need 5 minutes to shower as a dude.
That's a big reveal.
You don't have long hair. You're not trying to do conditioner and all that
Well,
crap.
usually, I'm feeling so clean that I'm able to make it through. Like I don't feel super dirty on Thursdays.
So are you exercising at all during the week?
No.
Let me ask you this: what if you're trying to get some loving?
Yeah.
You know, like don't you want?
Oh,
Has
I
that-
think
is
that
that how
During the week,
fatherhood has
you guys,
changed
you
you?
guys are banging during the week?
yeah.
No.
Yeah, not a chance.
No way.
What in the hell are you talking
Some
about?
people take melatonin. I take one of those.
Viagra?
No,
You take one of those weird supplements they sell at the
no, I take
convenience store?
my wife into the bedroom.
Oh.
Because it helps me fall. It helps
Oh,
with
I get it.
sleeping.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no time. If I can't shower, I can't bang.
You got 5 minutes for that too.
Oh.
Yeah, you just need Trey. Okay, Trey, look. 2-minute shower, 6-minute bedtime routine. Give you
Damn.
10 minutes door to door from
Can't
shower.
find 8 minutes? Boy, you guys have the luxury of 8 minutes in your lives? That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
And then my next one is I care about how clean the floors are. I've never cared how clean the floors are in my entire life, but now I constantly find myself picking stuff up off the floor, making sure that everything is in the right place. I'll vacuum more often than I used to. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm the one that's actually cleaning the
Sure.
floors more often, but I've probably vacuumed more often than I ever did back before Quaid was born.
So your floors are cleaner than your body, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, and Kara keeps the floors pretty much immaculate. So I'm just kind of going around like every once in a while picking up a dog hair or something. But so I actually am like, oh, I need to clean up my floors. Never once in my life before have I thought about, those floors might be dirty.
Wow. See,
So does Kara know you don't shower all week?
For sure.
Okay.
does she tell you like, hey, I smell it?
She's never said that you might want to go take a shower. I'm not funky. Like I put on deodorant every day.
So you
Yeah, but
just
now you
take
put
it on?
Okay, yeah, it's just
Caked on deodorant.
Is it like an inch thick of like wet deodorant under there?
Hold on.
I didn't think that this was going to be the big reveal that it is.
Can we bring a butter knife and on a
Scrape it off?
Thursday?
Yeah, sure.
For the Thursday before you shower, can we take the cake of deodorant that you have stacked
Wow.
up on your armpit?
Yeah, sure.
We should try that. Wow.
Trey, I'm not gonna apologize ahead of time. I'm not going to let you live this down for quite some time. This is going to be an long on-running thing.
This is on-running for sure.
Maybe I'll change as of today, but it's been like for the last, I don't know, 4 months that it's been like, all right, well, I'm just exhausted. I just want to go lay down.
I think I showered more when I had kids. Just because I needed a break.
It's gross. Yeah.
Well, you're getting puked on and you're touching poop all the time, and I just needed a break.
Yeah, it's just a nice 5-6 minute little time to yourself.
Now I just go sit on the toilet, and I'm not pooping, I'm not peeing, I'm sitting and just on the phone sometimes just because I need a break.
Between pandemic and having a kid, I do wash my hands constantly.
Yeah.
And I brush my teeth a lot, if that helps.
How many times are you brushing your teeth?
Twice a day.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say twice a week.
Full 2-minute cycle on the little
Oh, you got the timer?
toothbrush. Yeah, it's on the electric
Brush?
toothbrush. A floss, I'll throw it in twice a week.
That's lying. That's lying.
Twice
That's
a
like
week is
twice a week, the week before you go to the dentist.
I'm struggling with my kids, by the way, brushing their teeth. So if anybody out there has any idea how to get my kids to want to brush their teeth and shower also, because Chloe suffers from Treyitis. She doesn't want to shower. I have to fight them. It's an argument all the time.
Huh.
And I show them pictures of like, this is what would happen if you don't brush your teeth.
Right.
And I just find the grossest mouth possible. Like I'll even find like meth mouth.
Totally.
Which is, you probably have to take meth to get to that point.
Sure.
But I want
They
them to
don't know
think,
that.
They don't know that. So I show them that, hoping that that'll drive them to, or scare them into brushing more. No,
Can't get it?
I can't get it.
Have you tried bribing them with candy?
Everything. I've bribed them. With candy, yeah. I've everything. And they still fight me on it. But to answer how has parenting changed me? I used to love going out all the time.
Yeah.
You guys knew me when
Sure.
I was like just engaged with Kenzie, or maybe was still dating. I loved going out every weekend, clubs, to the bars, having fun with my boys, trips. Loved taking trips with the guys. Now I'm a homebody.
Oh,
I dread plans. I don't want to go to a club. I don't want to go to a bar. I want to stay home.
Sit at home, watch a show that you've already seen 10 times.
I don't care. I'm such a homebody now.
Just hoping the other couple cancels before you do.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
If you want to make me orgasm, plan something with me and then cancel
the other
day
person.
of.
Have the other person cancel. That's the good part.
Oh, that's the best, because then I don't have to make an excuse. So I'm a homebody now. I've gotten way more sensitive too.
Yeah.
That's
way more
sure.
sensitive.
In preparing for this little discussion, I researched, forgot to print, but a man's body does change chemically whenever they have kids. There's like more, it is like estrogen and stuff like that goes through, like testosterone drops a little bit. And so like the feeling receptors really are amped up once you have kids.
My eyeballs work a lot better now with the tear duct.
Yeah.
Like way better.
Yeah.
I told you guys I was watching that fatherhood show on a plane.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that got
movie,
me too. Kevin Hart's pretty good in that movie.
I cried I do a cry meter now 5 times. He got me 5 times. That dude did.
You know, I'd say one of the things that my wife and I both kind of shared is that, like cartoons, I can tolerate some cartoons, but a lot of cartoons we just don't want to watch because the voices really annoy us.
Yeah.
Like even some like Family Guy and South Park, sometimes if you're watching it more than like 20 minutes, the voices really
what are you guys doing over there?
really irritate us.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
Since having kids, I'm cool with all cartoon voices, and so I can listen to cartoons all day. My wife still, hers has like gotten worse. So like we've been pretty opposite on that. So we're like, I can tolerate it more now.
I watch cartoons now without the kids.
Yeah. Well, Tiger Woods is not wrong. Whenever the Rachel Yucatel was doing her like tell-all thing about Tiger Woods, she was like, he used to like to just sit in bed, eat cereal, and watch cartoons. And I was like, we all need to be like Tiger Woods.
Totally.
Like not only like driven and like try to go for a goal and be the best at something, we should also have a bowl of cereal and watch some cartoons.
That Teen Titans Go, love that show.
Guys, I watched a little bit. I haven't finished it all, but I started watching Space Jam, the new one with LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Really?
Good. You know, it's definitely different. I kind of like what they're doing with it.
It looked like it was just going to be one big Warner Brothers commercial.
It is.
Yeah.
They definitely do a lot of just like they're using their other properties. So there's like Harry Potter jokes and Batman jokes in it.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I think I still prefer the Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about like kid stuff, because that came out when I was like 9 or something.
Right.
But it's fine.
LeBron better actor than Mike?
I don't think so.
Michael's good enough
I
for
think
you?
Michael was better.
Okay. I remember thinking as a kid when I watched the movie, going like, man, Michael Jordan's really good at basketball, but the acting.
Yeah, not saying Michael's a good actor. I'm just saying he's better than LeBron.
Okay.
If you go back and watch the original Space Jam, Michael Jordan's supposed to be this like huge NBA star like he always is. His house is just terrible.
Yeah.
Cluttered.
No, it's just like a normal house.
And he has a next door neighbor. Like the dog comes and runs and tackles Michael Jordan.
Like there's no gate around the
In reality, Michael Jordan has like a $70 million house in Chicago.
He doesn't have a house.
Gate.
It's a compound, right?
Yeah.
Right.
They call those compounds.
On the same lines as the cartoons, I will wake up with a cartoon song in my head instead of waking up with something like Limp Bizkit break stuff.
Okay.
So
Give me something to break.
Yeah, it used to be some stupid, grown-up song, and now it's I'll wake up going, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol,
Go,
make it on the double.
Hey, the new Paw Patrol movie's coming out soon, guys.
Yeah?
It's going to be good. I'm going to take my kid to see that first. It'll be his first big movie to see.
Ooh.
You know what made me sad is when my kids stopped wanting to watch Paw Patrol.
No!
I got to know how Rubble saves Mayor Humdinger.
Like, Marshall's my dude, man, and I don't know what's Marshall been up to, guys, because I don't know. My kids haven't and the one that I loved, Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies.
Guppies.
Haven't made it to Bubble Guppies.
Bubble Guppies is awesome.
Blazing the Monster Machines and the Paw Patrol.
You get Bubble Guppies, you get a joke and a song per episode.
Nice.
Which is great. And so those made me sad. I love those. So now I'm watching Craig of the Creek and Teen Titans Go and SpongeBob SquarePants, which are they're prime shows, but I miss my Bubble Guppies.
Right.
Man. I miss those days.
What was the go-to cartoon for you back in the day?
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. I loved Rugrats.
Yeah.
And Rocco's Modern Life.
Doug.
Recess.
Oh, Recess!
Recess was great.
That was such a good show. G.I. Joe. I used to watch G.I. Joe. But I loved Recess. I think that's one of the most, they don't get enough love. And Bobby's World. I don't know if you guys ever watched Bobby's World. Love that cartoon.
No, but I am watching Deal or No Deal on the weekends. And
with Howie
Maybe, we've done a dad draft before, a mom draft before. Like we could do it with like shows.
Cartoon draft.
A cartoon draft somewhere down the line.
Okay.
Start thinking about it. Pencil it in somewhere.
Okay, I got you. I said we should do it next week. I'm ready for this
fine.
draft.
I can do that.
I'm set.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Well, I need some more. I need some more guidelines though. We just doing
just kids
cartoons,
cartoons,
kid shows.
I mean, children's shows.
Children's shows.
Is South Park a kid show?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so that's Family Guy's not.
No,
absolutely
okay,
not.
Shows for kids.
Something that could be shown like Saturday morning.
Gotcha.
Kind of show.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We all know what those.
Does it have to be a cartoon or could it be a kid? Like, what are their ages? Like, is like
Ryan's Playhouse,
like
whatever that thing is.
Is like Guts? Can I do that show? Like, is that fine?
We could open it up to kids shows in general and not cartoons. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Kids shows.
That's fine.
Okay.
Kid shows like Bunked. Bunked's a good show. I don't know if you watched that.
No.
I love that show.
No idea.
Well, we're going to do that next week. Trey, is there anything else you got on your list?
No, sir.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been the Chatty Daddies. Be sure to subscribe to us wherever you are listening to this podcast right now. Subscribe, follow us, whatever you got to do. Leave us a 5-star rating and a good review.
Bye.